let's get started. So today I'm going to do another sit-down video and we're going to talk about how I got into USC and also my college application process and schools that I applied to. I'm just going to be going through my Common App. Let's see, do I actually have my... I do. I had a top university list. Okay, so here, this is the document where I kind of just highlighted my 13 schools that I applied to. And this is how I also kept track of what schools that I wanted to get into the most, and also like my reach, my target, and my likely schools. So reach schools were like a little bit above my stats, whereas target was like right where my stats were, and likely my stats were above their average statistics. And so I have my deadlines and then when I would get the decisions in. And the green are the schools that I got into, and then the red are the schools that I got rejected to. The only one that really hurt me was UCLA, because I got this decision a week before my USC decisions, and even though USC was my #1 school, UCLA was still kind of up there. So solely focusing on their acceptance rate, I thought that it was smart for me to judge. Because I didn't get into UCLA, that meant that I could not get into USC, because USC was a harder school to get into in my mind, even though I know that's not true. But that doesn't matter anymore, because at the end of the day, I got into the school that I really wanted to get into. It was my #1 school and everything worked out. Just trust the process, and if I can do it, you can do it. So moving on to my stats, I took my first SAT my junior year and I got a 1360 in, which was like almost to where I wanted to get, but not quite there yet because I wanted a 1400 plus. So I took it again the May of my junior year. 670 on the evidence-based reading and writing, and 750 in the math, and 19 on the essay. In October of my senior year, I took the math level 2 subject test and I got 770 on it. And I just took it because math was something that came more easily to me. Make sure to plan ahead early, so like right after you finish the class, you can take the subject test so you don't have to restudy for the subject test. Alright, so next is AP classes. First AP class that I took was AP World History. So for that one, I got a 3, which honestly I was kind of proud of because I thought I would get a 1. So moving on, the junior year I took AP Psychology, AP Calculus BC, AP English Language and Composition, and also AP Chemistry. And I got 5s on Psychology and Calculus, and I got 4s in English Language and Composition and Chemistry. And then for my senior year, I took AP Biology, English Literature and Composition, Macroeconomics, Microeconomics, and Statistics. And I got 5s in Statistics, Macroeconomics, 4 in Biology, and 3 in English Literature and Composition. Okay, so next we have, so my freshman years I got like A's and B's, and I got 1 C, and that was kind of similar for 10th grade. I got A's and B's. At the end of sophomore year, that was when I really started to learn how to study and like learn how to develop routines and things, and that's when I started to do well in school. So I got straight A's after that in junior and senior year, and that really helped me with my GPA. So I listed my activities for most involvement, so like if I had a leadership role in, or if I was the president or founder, that was the very first thing. For my #1, I did founder and president of Health Club, which is a club that I found myself. And then I was also a part of a volunteering, like charity club. And I was an intern at a physical therapist clinic. I was an executive of a club, a film club, for 4 years. And even though I wasn't like the president of the club, I still put that in because it was one of those activities that I started out in freshman year and stuck to up until like I graduated. I was in the National Honor Society. I did this like small research program during the summer. It was online. I was part of an environmental club, and I was in varsity volleyball for 4 years. I was heavily benched my first year, but then over time you learn lessons to how to improve yourself, and then eventually I got into starting and we won championships, so you know, that was a really great experience. One summer, I also went outside the city into this rural area and helped construct a new home for this family who didn't have a house. And lastly, we had piano. I was able to make this hobby of mine into an activity that I can write about by starting to participate in my church. Yeah, and another big extracurricular of mine was that I was the editor-in-chief of my yearbook. Yeah, so you guys can read the rest. And then for my personal essay, I wrote about health and how I discovered how to eat healthy, and how I discovered weight training and weightlifting, and how weightlifting allowed me to develop into the strong and confident woman I wanted to be. Developing the habit of working out and eating healthy correctly allowed me to do better at school, and it also allowed me and pushed me to start my own club. And that's like, you know, showing leadership, showing growth. Yeah. Start early, create a spreadsheet of all your colleges, your deadlines, do your research on them, so that way it can help you organize like what you want and also just give you the big picture of all the schools that you're applying to and keep track of them. Researching schools will also help you write the individual supplements that each school requires. But don't be afraid to email your admissions counselors, they're there to help you. Okay, so that's basically the rest of my Common App. Hi guys, it's 5:30 in the morning. See how it, okay. I'm shaking so much. Okay. I just got an email. I think Brown is out too. Actually, no, Brown is out at 6. Oh. It's okay. Maybe it's just not the school for me. I would love to go to USC, but if I don't get into USC, it's okay. You're going to be okay. Oh, I don't like this. It'd be painful. I need some water. No fucking way. No! USC 我知道係 USC 收咗嚟㗎啦，你冇瞓覺啊？你冇瞓覺啊你？我知 USC 收你。USC 收咗係。Congratulations, Angel lu. Congratulations, Angel lu. Dear Angel 我知道 USC 收起㗎啦。我一個 choice 啦。USC 係一個 UCSD Eagle 啊，咁啊好啦。你最希望 USC 而家收咗佢啦。咁早啦，可能我唔知食醫生啊。等